Analyzing data with Microsoft Power BI DA-100 exam updated questions are valuable for you to pass the test easily. 1. You have a Power BI tenant. You have reports that use financial datasets and are exported as PDF files. You need to ensure that the reports are encrypted. What should you implement? A. Dataset certifications. B. Row-level security, RLS. C. Sensitivity labels. D. Microsoft Intune policies. 2. You have a Microsoft Power BI dashboard. You need to ensure that consumers of the dashboard can give you feedback that will be visible to the other consumers of the dashboard. What should you use? A. Feedback. B. Subscribe. C. Comments. D. Mark as favorite. 3. You need to create the on-time shipping report. The report must include a visualization that shows the percentage of late orders. Which type of visualization should you create? A. Scatterplot. B. Bar chart. C. Pie chart. 4. You are building a Power BI report to analyze customer segments. You need to identify customer segments dynamically based on the bounce rate across dimensions such as source, geography, and demographics. The solution must minimize analysis effort. Which type of visualization should you use? A. Decomposition tree. B. Funnel chart. CQ and AD key influencers. 5. You need to provide a user with the ability to add members to a workspace. The solution must use the principle of least privilege. Which role should you assign to the user? A. Viewer. B. Contributor. C. Member. D. Admin. 6. You create a report by using Microsoft Power BI Desktop. The report uses data from a Microsoft SQL Server Analysis Services (SSAS) cube located on your company's internal network. You plan to publish the report to the Power BI service. What should you implement to ensure that users who consume the report from the Power BI service have the most up-to-date data from the cube? A. A subscription. B. A scheduled refresh of the dataset. C. An OData feed. D. An on-premises data gateway. 7. You need to create a visualization that compares revenue and cost over time. Which type of visualization should you use? A. Stacked area chart. B. Donut chart. C. Line chart. D. Waterfall chart. 8. You are developing a sales report that will have multiple pages. Each page will answer a different business question. You plan to have a menu page that will show all the business questions. You need to ensure that users can click each business question and be directed to the page where the question is answered. The solution must ensure that the menu page will work when deployed to any workspace. What should you include on the menu page? A. Create a text box for each business question and insert a link. B. Create a button for each business question and set the action type to bookmark. C. Create a Power Apps visual that contains a drop-down list. The drop-down list will contain the business questions. 9. You have a line chart that shows the number of employees in a department over time. You need to see the total salary costs of the employees when you hover over a data point. What is possible way to achieve this goal? A. Add a salary to the tooltips. B. Add a salary to the visual filters. C. Add salary to the drill through fields. 10. You have a report that contains a bar chart and a column chart. The bar chart shows customer count by customer segment. The column chart shows sales by month. You need to ensure that when a segment is selected in the bar chart, you see which portion of the total sales for the month belongs to the customer segment. How should the visual interactions be set on the column chart when the bar chart is selected? A. No impact. B. Highlight. C. Filter.